All right, yeah. So, you mentioned that you're just looking for general weaknesses and
Yeah,
learn.
just keen to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, and some times where you could use tech, which is something
Yeah,
which I've been watching your
I
game for a
figured you're
long
the
time,
guy.
and yeah, there's definitely some cases. The low jump twist, I think, is it's a lot harder because there's so many situations where you can't use it, and
Yeah,
it's it's such a tricky thing that you really just gotta work on like actually executing it before you can start implementing it. But
yeah. I mean, I'm still just trying to get the twist in at the moment, let alone a low one. But
yeah,
it,
yeah,
like you said, it's been game changing, and I have to like stop myself from overusing it because like I want to like skate backwards like the NHL, but that's
yeah,
not quite the go yet. I don't
yeah.
think.
I was telling MacPack that with like the whole like backward skating thing, the low jump twist I think is the key to that.
Yep,
Cause
I agree. That's
yeah,
your pivot.
yeah, like cause if you can't do that, then you just can't sprint backwards and you're kind of just stumped. But if you can just like turn around in a second, then you're there.
I've
And
had it. I've
it's
had it working in some low level lobbies, which makes me just think it's like a skill thing right now. But um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm just as nimble backwards. It's just backwards so hard.
yeah. Just to check this is yeah nice. All right, let's get it rolling.
Let's do this.
The star was pretty crazy if I remember this.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I chose it for that reason.
Yeah,
And it's the same. Dalek's got the same VOD, but this is the game he's done as well.
yeah. Which I haven't been watching him too much, but it's just the early chance there, and here just dicing him up. We can go back and watch this a little bit. Anything you do differently? You think? Just go over here.
Oop, let's see. There's a kickback option.
But you
I
kind of
would,
you
you
kind of
know,
cooked him.
I would probably try to dart across. I'm learning that it's good to like cross that royal road across the
Like
crease.
to Kermit,
So instead of
or
like,
pull the fucking
yeah,
shoot
like
there.
instead of hanging left here, shoot right. Like,
Yeah, get on your forehand
but
or
then I
your
might,
your inside hand, I guess.
yeah, it might have gone in. I think like just increase options
Yeah,
for Shin to
I
have to
mean
defend, whereas you just gotta defend the post
the
here.
Kermit's
But
also here, which that's probably what I would do as a pass guy. But I mean, I respect
yeah,
it. There's definitely some room here to shoot. But
yeah, true, true.
yeah, overall, like just dice them up, and it works.
It
Rebounds.
works.
I
We
think
got lucky. Good
something
bounce.
else too. I think definitely his keepers improved too. Looking at Shin's stick here, because he's predicting the high thing, so you could aim it right here, where it's like on the map. You're just going for this, because that's an
You can
NHL
aim
play.
it.
Like that's especially if you see
Oh,
the open ice here
can you do that one more time? I don't get it.
of just putting it low into his pads.
Oh, I get you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you're just as long as his stick isn't in a spot to get it. So it's like if you're baiting like he has to cover this, then it's like I think this is a play for like league and stuff because you just put it off here. Kermit has a free net,
Get the. I mean, we got
which
lucky in that regard, but like,
yeah,
I certainly didn't make that happen.
yeah, which is just like it's a play you can make, but I think
Yeah, yeah. Shoot
the
low.
direct pass was there too, but he just cooked Fuchsek there too. I mean, it's a good start.
Start the leg mod. It makes the replay so wonky. I love it.
Yeah. I was trying to figure out if like you can like tell if people are sprinting by like the speed of their
I
feet or
don't
something, but
think so.
because
Not
that
that I
would be
could
kind
see.
of useful.
I find it useful
But
just orientation. Like it's just a
yeah,
bigger
yeah,
frame of reference.
this is nice. I think you probably because I don't mind staying at 18 kph here to be honest. I think it could be either. I just see it's a lot of space behind you, but here it's like you're already 27. So this is one of those things where I'm like I think I kind of prefer it to what I would do. Oh, nice dodge.
There's just pros and cons with every
Yeah,
approach.
and that I think
Actually, I
could it.
remember this. Oh, sorry.
Oh, oh yeah. I just want to see it again. I think it's a good play, but I think you can do a little bit more.
What do you see?
I think just looking at Ziska here, because I think is it Ziska or number 7? I assume.
Oops.
I think you could bait this a bit. Like, because just looking at the map with these two guys,
Yep.
instead of instantly throwing it as soon as you get it, like you have a lot of room in between here. And I would be trying to think about would be trying to get 7 to turn this way a little bit. Cuz I think if
Yeah, maybe run with it for a bit.
yeah, cuz I think if he's a bit more attentive here, he could just skate here. And that
Yeah, drag
really
the
fucks this
defender
play.
off.
So it's just like a little
You're
bit of
right.
a
Yeah.
bit of a hesitation of just like not too tricky, but yeah, it got a bit squishy, which that would have been scary.
Yeah, at least at the very least it increased pressure because you had
Yeah,
two.
it's a
It's
small
a
thing where it's
forced
just
panic.
yeah, and just having your stick on the other side of the puck is all it really takes.
I'm working on that. That's always something because I panic pass. Like I see that
Yes.
there's someone coming, and so I'm immediately trying to dish off the puck. But
Oh,
I think that's usually like the worst play. Like it's
yeah.
better to make him take it off you.
Yeah, or at least like I see it as like whenever you're making a move like that and like hesitating and stuff. To go back a bit, it's trying to like get a response, like whether that's like get this guy to turn a little bit, like to open
Yeah.
up this and stuff instead of just doing a move, which I think it was back here. This play. Watch it again, but I like your position, but this is where it gets messy. Like,
Yeah. Yep. I remember this one.
yeah. Which what do you think you could have better?
I probably would have stopped up. Like I just got no options in the middle. Like my whole right
Yeah.
side's completely nullified. So that would probably be a good time. Like I can't quite do it mechanically yet, but a stop and a quick turn to get my stick on like where my butt is.
Yeah, I mean, like end up facing back towards your net, more like
Yeah, yeah, maybe just to get a switch because we've got I can't see the number, but that low defenseman
it's 9,
as an option
11.
just to all the way down, like
Oh,
almost to the red
Fuchsik.
line.
Yeah.
No, no,
Or
I just can't quite see the number on the
oh,
stream.
there's names
It's
on
like 87 or
the
something.
oh oh 86. It's
On the map.
Wetsky.
No, not even
Oh,
Wetsky.
27.
The guy at the red line. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like if I switched around, I would have a way to like offload pressure to that guy, and we could
Yeah.
just keep the play going. But I just lose it and it dies.
Yeah, I think stopping here is pretty good. As soon as you see Dalek, like just look at the map, like as soon as you see him turning up here, you can stop. But the
Mm,
problem is Detox is coming in. He's streaming in here. So if
yeah.
you do stop, you don't have much time. Cause like
Yeah, true. No,
he's
that
right
yeah.
there. So
Maybe the
yeah,
like that bait you're talking about, get him to go a bit deep and stop.
yeah. I have a move I like here, but it takes and it's also something you could probably be doing too is dribbling it more here. It's tricky and it's mechanical.
Oh, yep.
But instead of having this be your dribble zone, having it be all of this is
Yeah. Yep.
because then you could just have the puck here. You can body him off, and then you could even do like what I like to do a lot is put your stick on the other side, have force these guys to turn this way, and as soon as you see them turn that way, you just pull it, and you got some more room.
Fake it. Fake it.
Um, but the safest option, if it's this, especially since you don't have someone in your wall behind you, is probably just to rip it, because you have Mac back here.
Yeah, wrap. Oh, yeah, the wrap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but instead gets messy. Kirby gets a stick on it. Detox clean up.
Yeah, I do. I always forget about the wrap.
Yeah, that's good speed. Yeah, I think it's now the 44. People are doing it a lot more.
Yeah, it's useful.
This is nice. I probably would have. This is something else that I saw where I probably would have been on the wall here, but I don't think that's good. I think your position's better. Cause seeing Detox turn this way, cause I just see
Yeah,
this and I'm like the puck's probably gonna go this way or this way. So I'd be going for this, but if he hits that, that's insane.
yeah. I as long as there's someone up, like I try not to stop it on the wall. Like I figure if it's a short, easy pass, like I'm gonna be able to turn into it anyway. But
Yeah,
if it's a hard pass, like Detox may as well take it. But I mean, like the stopping it up tricks him out too.
yeah, which ends up going up. Daddy Karma gets there. Shin
Detox
is
Kermit.
outside the net. Kermit loves to just whip a pass to a shooter. He loves it. Blue is super bunched, and they throw it away. If you do see anything too, and you want to pause, let me
Yeah, of
know.
course.
This is
I
sick.
mean that's what I'm trying. Like, I think that would be so fun if you like that could start to get consistent, like playing
Yeah,
backwards. But I'm just not sure it is the goer.
I just see it as the problem is this means you have no options. I guess you could pull it around that charging here, but as soon as you're flat-footed and like trying to cancel out your backwards momentum, it's like it gets a bit scary.
Yeah, that's the
And
tricky
also,
bit.
you have a lot more room here too on
Yeah,
between the boards.
I almost feel like there I should have just held it. Let
Yeah,
them
yeah. Like if you
skate
just
on.
slide to the boards here, you got a lot more space.
Yeah.
Which I mean, which is like one more time, best option is probably here, right?
Yeah.
Because that's yeah,
It's
because then
always it's so
it's
tempting to try to hit the running
yeah,
guy, but yeah,
these
you're
guys are
right.
facing this way, this guy's facing this way. But that is a cool player. But he is you need to get it here, which then
Hmm.
he's here too. So it's a bit tricky. It's just hindsight, I guess. Yeah, we'll continue. This was cool though.
It worked
like
out.
yeah. Oh, the rebound. Here, I'd like to see a bounce.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
yeah. Because especially being left-handed too, where this is your strong board, where all the right-handers, the left side of this is where you're strong. So you could have just hit this
Oh,
and then
I wasn't even aware. I thought it would have
yeah,
been kind of equal off each.
well, because the idea is that on the side that your stick sits, you can push off a lot more. Where it's like if it's on the other side, you have to push across your body, so you can't like push through as much stick
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
thing.
that
But
makes sense. I just never thought of it.
yeah, where it's if you do this little pass here, where it's like, oh, it doesn't work, but then you're here with the ball bounce, and you're like skating up here, and you could just take the puck off, and
Yeah.
it generates a lot. But he does end up getting a quick pass. They get an outlet, and that's a nice attempt, but good save. A little bit dicey. Actually, it didn't turn anything, but what do you think he could have done better
Yeah.
here?
This is someplace I get beat a lot.
Do you usually
I
do
don't
this
really know.
approach?
I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really. Yeah, yeah. I don't really know the answer here. This is like what I default to.
I think instead of having your stick on this side and trying to push it up, and having your body in this position too, like just looking at the map, this is something I was talking to Messi too. The idea is you want to just put your inside shoulder right into him and then skate with him. Just go shoulder to shoulder, have your stick going this way. And it's
Oh,
like,
just like you do in the offensive end, but just like
yeah,
down. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, where it's like
Yep.
you can slide into this guy here and try and just get inside shoulder, push him off, and then have your stick just like pushing this way. Because if you look how this goes, like
Yeah, that's cool.
if your stick's
No,
pushing in,
it
he
never
can't do
works.
anything.
I do this like 50 times a game.
Yeah,
This never works, but I
he
always do
can't
it.
do anything if your stick is on the other side going this way. Like, cause
Yeah,
it'll
I
just
do.
go
Yep,
behind, and then it's pretty cycled. So
that's massive. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
here he doesn't have too many options. You're low speed. Here's
I
where
should
it's
have kept going
strange.
there. I
Yeah,
regretted stopping there immediately.
yeah, yeah. Cause even like
I got a bit confused with the count. MacPack I thought was gonna shoot up, and then he didn't, and then I thought I was gonna shoot up, and then I
yeah,
hit alt.
I think even here, cause you're going at like pretty low speeds. Like you're below 10 here, which I think
Yeah,
coming out of this play, I'm a big fan of maintaining speed. So I probably would have done more of like a this thing, and just to maintain speed. Because then it's like you give him an option because these guys are coming down too.
yeah,
Um,
true. I guess because I'm not really useful where I am, but that's what like I want to stick back and give him an option, but I guess
yeah,
boards are the play.
Yeah, I really like the giving them an easy option and then like a risky aggressive option. So right now he has no easy options. So this is a tough spot to be in. Well, now it's like since these guys both peeled off actually, like that's game and space.
We got a bit lucky. We got a
But
bit lucky.
yeah, yeah. But here it's like yeah, it's look here you're waiting to like go on sides. Like
Yeah.
which I think if you just keep speed, which you already picked up, you could be up here right now. Which
Yeah.
then
I
instead of
totally
doing
agree.
this and trying to like hit this or shoot, you can do more of like a this, and then it's just a lot more open and
Yeah.
taking advantage of their
Totally
positioning.
agree.
But in the end, Wetsky gets on nets. You also probably would have been a quicker cleanup, but you get there anyways. This is okay. Oh, what do you think about this? Where it's this position?
I see it. Can I see it all one more time?
Yeah,
I mean, that's kind of like I'm trying to do that whole easy route thing, like
yeah.
be on the boards and maybe I should probably keep going like down back around the net
That's
because
kind of what I
Macpac
was
can
thinking.
really eat
Yeah,
it.
because when you're
Yeah, I'm
here,
with
it's
you.
like because if
I
you're mirroring the detox challenge, if he wins this challenge and he's coming in here and you're this is a really easy play for detox to make. All he has to do is
yeah,
like flick it up the boards and then he's free and then it's he's in this spot with a guy here and
and we're
it's a bit
so yeah we're
spooky.
overloaded.
Which like
Yeah,
instead I'll go back a little bit. Where yeah, if instead you do this and
yeah,
we see how this plays out. So he has an option, he can still go behind. And then if Detox did win this challenge, he's in a spot where he's coming down here, but then you're here. So it's
yeah.
like that's a really good position.
And I mean even with what happened with Weathers up in there, like if I zoomed around back on that wall, I'd be a drop pass for him too. Like
Yeah.
he'd have
And
yeah, yeah.
board bouncing. You can always board bounce too. And here, I don't think you're gonna board bounce here. Let's see.
No, I don't board bounce, man.
I mean, you don't really need to. You are at 27 already too, so. But I would definitely be abusing that.
But it's for the joy of it, I
Boom.
guess.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is pretty fun. Little bump. Swoop, swoop.
Yeah.
In hindsight, it's pretty obvious. Looking at this,
It is. Yeah.
which again, the board bounce would solve this. But yeah, it's just cutting off that pass in the end, right?
Yeah. A common theme I see like popping up is like I think I've got like pretty good awareness in terms of like north south, but then being on like thinking in terms of like the weak side and the strong side of the puck, I just kind of ignore that. And I think if I would look more at that east west, I think
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, I think I know what you mean. Because it's for this, I would just say like if you're looking at your map in this scenario, you'd probably see it a lot sooner.
this is egregious. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I to be honest, I am. I'm just puck watching on the map, but
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because it's like if you just look at this guy's holding it, it's like where is he gonna go? And it's like
Yeah.
it's pretty telegraphed. Which it's something you can with wall bouncing, especially if you want to get more into that. You can show this look, but with wall bouncing, you can show it but still be able to get there. So it's something like
So
you could,
like a bait.
yeah, like you could show them what they want and then have it,
Yeah.
because then it's like becoming a thing where they can't trust what they see if you get good at that. But does end up being a
That is
goal.
your specialty. You're like Houdini.
Yeah, if only I could focus all the time. That's why I'm a coach, man. I'm not a performance guy. But yeah, where it did end up being a goal, and if you did, we're in a better spot.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh,
I mean, all these wall bounce things, it's interesting. You're pointing out wall bounces that like I didn't realize you could really hit. I kind of thought that was a stationary, like you come into it like kind of perpendicular to the boards and bounce off, but like based on what you're saying, it kind of sounds like you can like hit that running,
well,
which
it's
that
yeah.
might be worth looking into.
It's
I've never
whenever
really.
you can do it from a standing still. You can do it while you're skating parallel. You can bounce your face off the boards and then bounce. But it's pretty much just whenever you are in range of the boards and can push off, and just
Mm.
like jumping after you push off and holding control, like you'll just get so much juice out of it. Then of course like adding the super jump stuff. This is good. Where the probably should have
I
grabbed
nearly
this.
touched it.
But yeah, you're
I
still
did.
down a
I
little.
touched it.
Yeah, he's still down a little. It's being spooky. I don't mind this challenge, but it did
Yeah, I
end up
usually
being
like to try to
scary.
stop from running around back if I can.
Yeah, I've thought about this a fair bit because I'm someone who likes to press. So
Yep.
it's like the idea of pressing here is good, but something you'll see in the NHL is they'll actually slowly do this and just be a wall. Because instead of just
Yeah, just
diving,
really shepherd them
yeah,
out.
where it's more just like trying to like push them around the outside so that Wetski can come. Because if you see it, like if you're sitting here and you're just like, are you gonna pass? Are you gonna pass? But instead your stick's here, so he has a clear passing lane,
Yeah.
which he didn't end up getting
I
it,
think it works
but he
out,
could
but
have.
like we're a bit lucky.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He could have hit that with a bit less hesitation and yes, standing still. Are you covering his dump or
Yeah, I think just getting ready to run in, like swoop in on Zeesk.
as in like the better option?
What you mean, sorry?
Wait, did I go backwards?
I
Here,
don't think
yeah,
we've seen that
I
yet.
went forwards, yeah. Because in hindsight,
Like
I don't think
a
this looks
board
good.
bounce would be. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, board bounce would be nice, but I just see this as you're covering this, which like it's kind of bad that if he does do that.
yeah. I think I'm hoping for like a panic up from Dalek, like up the boards. But
Mm,
everyone else is like they're headed back to the goals. So like even if they caught a pass, I do have quite a bit of time to loop around.
yeah, which the board bounce and just going across would probably be good.
Yeah.
But I think the standing still thing is I
Just yeah.
yeah, because like look how long it takes for you to get it back up to speed. Like you want to be
It's
27
expensive.
kph, where it's like, or instead even if you're sitting at like 12, 15 kph, you're still practically standing still. Like you're only gonna be like here, but it just means that
Yeah.
it doesn't take this long to get up to full speed.
Yeah, very true.
Which this you're kind of doubling it with MacPack, which kind of ends up working, but.
Close.
Oh, like, yeah.
I mean, I to be honest, this happens a lot. Um, like just being out of reach in the slot. Like I feel like I am always out of reach, and I just don't really know how to fix that.
Yeah. You are full stamina, which is something I have seen a lot. We can get back to that.
I think I do leave a lot of stamina on the
Little,
table. Like I could
yeah,
be playing fast
little low
A.
speed. As soon as you see this puck, I think if you, like, even being this low speed, which like, it's okay because you're waiting in a spot and you don't want to like, but I think preferably you'd probably want to be between like 18 and 27, it's sitting in this spot, or 18 and 22. Um,
Okay.
but if you hit your stamina right as you see that puck coming out, you'd probably get there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I
Quicker
think
on
it's
the
just like
stand.
having stamina be a way to extend your reach and like area of
Mm.
that you can cover.
Okay, I guess that kind of comes down to like saving it for those opportunities as well then.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't mind that. There's a lot of this though. A lot of just sitting full stamina, which I don't. I think you should avoid sitting at full almost always. Because
Yeah,
as soon as
I
you're
mean, may as
full,
well use it.
yeah, you're not generating anything if your bar's full. So you can like tap it, and which is also a muscle memory thing. But you will be surprised by how much extra speed you get by just tapping it in all these cases. Um,
Yeah, true. Okay.
like even here, still
'Cause-
full.
Yeah, just wasting it.
Yeah, it's like so much stamina being wasted. Which ends up being fine because you don't need to be up there, but that
Oh,
speed
that
goes
was
a
just a
long
bad
way.
play.
Yeah, yeah,
That was so bad.
yeah. A bit of a
Which is
puck
I didn't.
bluff.
I think. Yeah.
Well, I guess like because if you're turning up here, because you want to send it up, but I think you see this, and it's like, oh, that looks bad,
Yeah.
and then you I think bail, and then he's fast.
Yeah, he's gonna pounce on that every time.
Yeah, which I guess the best option would just be instead of thinking about the turn up, just taking it backwards immediately.
Yeah. Just keep possession.
Because he's still got
Buy some
so
time.
much time. And like say on the map, like if you do this, wet skis, this is free. So it's like
Yeah,
even if
true.
Z's coming up, you could just pull it here and send it. And it's
I
pretty
have
powerful.
such a mental block of running with the puck south. You
Yeah,
know, like I find that hard to get over.
it's really fucking good. It's really fucking good. And also
Oh my god.
a wall bounce saves all
Yeah.
this.
Boom. Yeah, you're
You just
right.
push it off, and then it's like you're here. You're all of a sudden like right in front of him, covering the passing lane already,
Yeah.
which he
That's
missed
so
out.
it's so useful to hear that because like I've had a hard time like I know wall bounces get you speed, but like it's hard to know like when to use them before you use them. So
Yeah, I need to upload one of
oh
my own
again,
replays. Maybe get Saber
yeah,
to
I'd
break it down,
love
but
that.
it would show I do it way too much, I think. It's a lot of times where I probably don't need it, but
You got to do the things that bring you joy, man.
yeah. And if you don't experiment with it, like you might not find. Oh, this is messy. So he just muffs it, and yeah, which you are very close to him here.
Yeah, I think I was sneaky. I saw that he was coming off the heel of his blade, and I kind of thought he might run into some trouble.
Yeah, which
But
I don't
I do
mind.
like come way out of position to try to just like get a
You
slam
heal
through.
one time. Yeah, because him just muffing it is hard. Which like in hindsight, my say would probably be like you want to be here in a
Yeah,
spot to turn here. Cause
yeah, I agree.
which yeah, I mean what the hell is this? You know,
I'm just not an option right now.
yeah, cause it's like you're bumping, which I think like I don't mind it if you're like holding alt and just holding this guy off, but there's another guy there, so
Yeah.
which take that out the way. And Rui. Oh my god. It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, and Wetsky's filthy with it.
He just can't be stopped
Yeah.
when he's on, man. When he's on, you did well to pick him
Goal
up.
scoring. Yeah, I mean he's probably not gonna play season 3, but he had the pass option too that Shin had to cover, but it's just pretty.
Sometimes it's just having the option.
Yeah, and just using the option, like just I like to call it option maxing.
Yeah, sorry, what I don't know what you mean by that. Is that
It's like
just
a
have as many options available as possible?
yeah, well it's kind of using your options as best as possible. So like if you have 5 options, oh, well we'll get oh, I'll explain this though.
Yeah,
Like say
that's
if you
worth it.
have
That's
like
worth.
4 options, like um there's I guess I could I guess there's not really options, but it's making it so the defender sees all of your options and is like, okay, I have to cover all these things, and then using like the anticipation of the pass and stuff like that. Even if you're not gonna pass, making the defender think that that is a possibility that they have to cover, and just getting the
Right. Yeah.
most out of the options instead of just making a choice. Um,
Yeah, I get you. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, which we'll come back to that if it's a thing. But yeah, what do you think about this? It's pretty, in
I
hindsight, it's
got
pretty
spinning.
clear.
This is old-fashioned Stevebert, just on his knees spinning.
Yeah, yeah. Because I would see this and I'm just like, he just wants to get this, so I would just be thirsty for this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just,
Stop on that
yeah.
corner.
Which instead, he gets behind you, awkward, in
Awkward.
space. Oh, no chance. This is
And
nice.
I get like if I could maintain speed there as well, I wouldn't be so flat-footed when that doesn't work out.
Yes. I like the bump. Backpack needs the back pass. That works. Good coverage on the map.
Oh, I shouldn't have dived.
Yeah, a little bit double covering because Macpac is here.
Should have followed 7 around.
Yeah, so I think just mirroring the. Yeah, I think it's right. It's been fine. You are in the same position as Macpac again. 27.
We fill the same spot. Me and MacPack are always bumping into each other.
Yeah.
What do you think of positional play?
What exactly do you mean?
Like like making a making a box, like having like a left wing, right D, left
Oh,
D, and then
I
playing like to a position. I
I
don't know if it would work in this, but
I don't like putting players into boxes. Um, where I think it's if you have like I am the defender, I am the attacker, it's not necessarily
limiting.
playing to what the game is, it's more playing to what your role is. Where I like to see it as like with wallbang, it's tendencies where it's like and strengths and playing towards that where it's like say like crew tabs has the tendency to play back and be an anchor, but he's not necessarily a defenseman. Where if he sees an opportunity to like where he's up and could cherry pick, he's not leaving the option to cherry pick because he's a defenseman. He's just seeing the play out and what's the best thing I could do. So yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
putting into boxes necessarily, but
true.
having defensive minded players and stuff is good. But this ended up being tricky though. She just gets it high. That's a nice play to be honest, but probably could be turning a bit more with this, getting body
Jenny,
positional
would
in.
you in terms of maintaining momentum, would you be like smacking alt here to turn quick, or is the loop like maintain 27 on the loop?
I
Do what I'm asking?
oh like stopping and doing this rather than just turning this way.
Yeah, like I do a big turn and I do maintain 27, but would it maybe be worth like hitting alt right as soon as I get beat here and
Yeah,
doing like
I think
that?
I think the alt press is the way. Cause I when I'm seeing this, I just want to be shoulder to shoulder. So it's like if
Yeah,
it's
true.
yeah, cause if it's coming in like this, I would be trying to turn already, but I would be trying to get my shoulder inside on him, where it's like you're taking speed away from him, and you're then turning this way, where it's like he can stop the puck, and that's kind of the only option he has to do, but he has to get over your stick. But if you're skating with him
Where
and stopped his speed, like that puck is yours.
Yeah, I do that so naturally, like like on the forecheck and stuff, but I don't think to into the boards like that. But that is so
Yeah,
totally the play.
was a good play by him though. Like he no hesitation, just over the boards, which but he was the one dribbling after, so the body hit would have stuffed that play. With
Yeah,
this, ooh, another one.
I like this.
You like this position?
I like this position. I challenge him. I make him like nervous, and then I dip back to the corner to defend the pass.
I yeah,
I
I
think.
do like the idea. I just think you gotta be a little closer. I
Yeah, I
think this
missed.
is
I did
where
just miss.
you're. I think the aim should just be getting inside shoulder on him, where it's
Right.
if he does stop and you'll have a better chance at the puck, and then you'll just come here. But if he does just keep going here and you're just bossing him off the puck, but because you were far, he can just pull it back. Where it's like that's where your stick would
Yeah,
have been
you
if you were going
yeah.
shoulder to shoulder. This I like,
So
to
maybe
be
like
honest. Yeah, right back to it.
yeah.
Yeah,
To be honest, that's what I was trying to do in that awful stuck in the corner spinning. That just kind of didn't pan out.
yeah. Cause this, yeah, I think the idea is fine, but if your stick is here, cause you're a bit closer and you're just swiping down,
Yeah,
I think
they
it's
may just be a bit more aggressive. Take away options.
yeah, and you can slide into that too, and then it's like you're doing the same motion.
Yeah, maybe just a bit too conservative. Okay, perspective changed.
Yeah, I like the shoulder to shoulder thing. I think it most of the time it's like just going for the shoulder to shoulder as much as you can.
Yeah, it gives you a
This,
target too.
yeah, I don't I I don't know. I want to like this, but I do see some
I, sh- I-
flaws.
yeah, I should be lower. If I was just a smidge lower and he has to go back around,
But again, he could just
that's
hit this.
golden, I reckon.
He has all
Yeah.
of this open if he just passed that immediately. Which and now it's like you're sitting
True.
zero speed, so he can just go around you.
Yeah.
So it's if you're because we can go back and see like if you don't turn around here and you're just lingering, it's still tricky though.
It's an awkward. So I see what you're saying though. I could at least slow up and keep my stick like you're saying on the left and cover both options instead of like committing myself to just detox.
Yeah, I think as soon as you face him, it's a problem. Cause yeah, we'll
True.
see again. Cause it's now that I see, it, I think the best thing is just to slow down. Slow down. Think about this.
Mm.
Cause if you're, let's just pretend your guy's on the map. If you're facing this way and you're here, then it's like he's going. You could cover this, but also if he decides to do this, you're just skating with him.
Yeah.
So it gives you a lot more to work with. Which here it's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
sitting duck.
Perspective well and truly changed. Yeah. No, I see it.
Yeah. Whereas definitely a lot of room to improve, which is
Yeah. No, I'm
a good
excited.
thing to look at.
This is great.
Ooh.
That was such a pinch. I think
Yeah.
I said that in the chat.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
knew. I just
Yeah.
got
Which
excited.
it's just I think Detox is your man here. As soon
Yeah.
as you see Detox, you're last man. Where it's like you
Yeah.
gotta you gotta fucking bail for this guy, but he's already gone and he
I-
doesn't get the chip up. It definitely was there. Ooh. Ended up being a chance. Oh, matching Kermit's position here a bit, which it ends up being fine again. But this does not look great on the map.
No, I'm so good at those.
Yeah, which
No,
I would
I
just
feel
be
you.
I would avoid facing the same direction as my teammates. Like just putting it simply, I would just be like, he's going that way. I'm like
Yeah, spread the
here,
momentum a bit.
here. I'd be like, okay, he's going this way. I'm gonna go this way.
Mm.
Why do I have a highlighter also?
Yep, I do see that.
Which again, it this ends up working better, which I think is. But Wetsky would have been there nonetheless. So,
True.
but it's things like that that you don't necessarily feel the consequences from when they don't get punished. But so it's like you don't learn from them per se in games, but
Yeah,
it's something as skills improve and stuff, it'll just catch you off guard. This is a bit wild.
I had my sends turned way up for this game, so like all my
Yeah,
touches were like popping out a bit.
yeah. That's a nice move. Close. Yeah. I mean, probably better in hindsight. Probably could pull this back a bit closer to you. Puck goes a bit
Yeah,
far.
Mac
Yeah.
Pack's all there all day.
Yeah. Just mechanics in the end, which is not really things to coach. This is a nice position, but again, speed.
Speed, yeah. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Speed would have saved me there.
Yeah, and boost. Still no stam use until here.
So true, yeah. Because that I mean that's probably like my biggest weakness right now is just like just missed pucks. And I get yeah, a bit of speed would
Which
help me out there.
yeah, because if you're fast and the puck's behind you, you can just press Alt or like slow down. But if you're slow, like it takes a while to speed up, so
Yeah, you're
you're
hooped.
covering a lot less. Which yeah,
Yeah,
if you're 18 speed, I keep pressing this one. If you're 18 speed and like turning up here, like you're still the same passing option too. Like, and you could even be like
yeah,
23, 24, and then as soon as you get this puck, you can just spam your stam, and then you're sitting at like 28 here and
you're off to the
29.
races. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that would have been an opportunity.
I think that's probably going to be end up being my biggest takeaway is speed management.
Yeah, it's I think something that is limited you for a while, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um, but it's exciting because it means that like once you fix this stuff,
Oh
like
yeah,
it's
this is
yeah,
great.
like for me, I'm kind of sitting in a spot where I'm like, I just need to stop making these dumb mistakes. I need to stop like overcomplicating things and stuff. But there's no like easy fix for a second.
Yeah.
So I'm plateaued a little bit.
You know, I've been
This is
feeling that too. I feel like I haven't got better in so long.
yeah. Well, it's also like just relative to other people are grinding, man. People are putting the time.
Yeah, yep. It's good to see
This
though.
is nice.
Oh,
No,
I hated that touch.
there was no time in the period, anyways. Like to rip it immediately, but it ends up being fine.
Still. You like to land those crispy.
Yeah, yeah. Which I guess like a little tilting of the stick could help and stuff like that, but you don't tilt too much.
I don't tilt too extreme, but I'm tilting every touch.
Yeah, I don't think it's
Like
just like
every touch is like definitely aimed, just not at extremes.
yeah, I think it's I spoke to Saber about it where it's two sides, but oh, I think your goal scoring instinct would probably be a bit sad by your choice here.
Yeah.
What would you do instead? You kind of get
I I
lifted.
I guess knowing that he came out pass, but
Yeah, but the pass is kind of covered. I think Wetsky
yeah,
drifts a bit
Dalek's
too.
right there.
Wetsky drifts a bit too close to Dalek, or Wetsky could be here, but
Yeah.
I think seeing this stick is a bit scary.
Yeah, that I mean that's it. Yeah, I was just hoping to rip something. Do
Yeah, because it's not a you're not really showing anything to trick him.
you have any suggestions? I don't even know what I would do in that moment.
Could probably fake pulling it this way, or like do like one little tap and try and get him to dash this way.
Oh yeah.
Because this is what I mean by like when you're doing a move, like having something you're trying to get out. So it's like doing this. If you like pull this to your backhand here, trying to get him to cover this post, like you could even pull this here, fake a shot, and then try and hit this. Or if he's late, just put it
Yeah.
top corner and stuff. But I think bringing this slowly middle and without a move, just you
Just to
just
be
run
the
out of
devil's
time.
advocate. Just to be the devil's advocate,
Yep.
I sometimes get worried when that stick is there. Like I feel like the next thing I have to do is like the last thing I'm gonna do with the puck in that play, because like I might not actually even touch the puck in that
Yeah,
situation. Do
which
you know what I mean?
the back check is rough. Which let's see your stam management actually, because this back check wouldn't be here if you had better stam.
That could have helped.
Whole bar, still 27. Still 27. So it's
Yeah, I could have bought a few extra clicks there, and
because you're.
is this a wall bounce? Are you about to tell me I should have done a wall bounce off that
Man,
wall?
it's tricky with the puck. Like that's still something I'm
Yeah,
working on.
true. True.
But I think if you save your stam, I think like this is okay, but you probably only want to go to like here, like just a little tap, just so you're not full,
Yep.
and then here using your stam when you're under 27 is a bit rough. Or I don't think you necessarily need it. Is your teammate up your ass right now?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, which I think
Oh,
they
I was so
you got a
happy about
boost.
that block.
Yeah. Because if you have like half stam here, you're going up to 28, 29. This guy, you have
Yeah,
the
I'm off
clearance
to the
already.
races.
Which the difference is Detox has the stam. That's why he catches up to you.
I see.
So
Yep.
having just a little bit more stamina management would more, and then you could have probably done a move, but just run out of time. Shin does come out, which is good, but and another shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, I mean that I think that idea of shoulder to shoulder, it's gonna stop this for me. I'm gonna stop doing this because this is a real
It's awkward.
blunder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really awkward. Which like if you just go in, like you just want to bounce off the inside of him.
Yeah.
And it's like if he goes this way, you're skating with him. If he doesn't, you're taking the speed and you're having a swipe at the puck.
It's a one and done.
Which yeah, you end up spinning out. Didn't wall bounce.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Sit in one speed next to the boards. This is the dream. You don't even need to like do a jump here. You could just like push off the boards, hold control, then you're sitting like you're here with like 20 speed, 18 speed, but
Yeah.
instead
I,
it
I
takes
I've got to
you
work on it because
18
I
speed
find right now
here
like
a few
I
seconds after.
bounce off the wall. Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh no,
I
no
didn't mean
worries,
to
no
talk
worries.
to you. Um, I got to work on it because like I feel like I push off the wall. I end up going in a direction I don't want to go, and not much faster than had I just sprinted off.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like I gotta work. That's just something I gotta work on.
Which like we can even see it. So it's 4:31. When did you get up to 27? I guess you didn't, but it's still like it's like five
Yeah,
seconds and you're only at like 18 speed.
it's a slow start.
Cause
I didn't mean to
yeah,
bull shot that.
I mean it works. It ends up being fine. Not necessarily, but just mechanics. Oh,
That's why we pay really the big bucks.
all facing the same direction.
Yeah, that's a bad habit I'm noticing now that you pointed it
Yeah,
out. I think in my head I feel like support. Like I'll say that's support, but I'm seeing that's not the goer.
yeah, it just clutters things a bit. Wetsky is time. He does force it into him. He could have skated behind his net. How do you feel about this?
I don't love took it off Wetsky.
It's
I feel like he
yeah,
probably had a chance of making something happen, and I could have been an option instead of just yeeting it off his stick. But
yeah.
that's what I chose to do, and I
I
gotta live with it.
I like yeah yeah no fair. I think just like perspective wise, like you're here just to make sure this 50 ends up going alright, right?
Mm. Yes, yeah.
So I mean it's really just like waiting for the puck to pop out and just being like a safe kind of option. Which I would just be if I see this, I'm taking this, then I'm going this way. I'm like okay, safe
Yeah,
puck, our possession, this is fine. But turning in here is interesting because you have the speed and you don't touch anyone so you're 27, but then you get into this where it's like this is
yeah,
awkward. This is
yeah,
really awkward,
yeah.
and it's just forcing it up the ice. It's like You could have been,
You're just playing dumb puck.
yeah, you could have been down here with the puck. And then it's like
Yeah,
Detox is chasing. You have so much space. You could even bring it all the way here until someone gets to you.
have some time, relieve some pressure.
Yeah, just makes things a bit easier. Oh, little weird. Slow speed, facing the same direction as your team again. Like, yeah, I don't like this position too much.
Well, would it be better if right at that moment I follow Detox down low? Is that maybe?
Yeah, well, since you have the puck, I would be thinking less about following Detox, but I would just be thinking about giving this guy a save option. Because right now, it's not like he's gonna do this. Where
Yeah.
I would be thinking maintain speed and then be here for him, and just be
Okay.
behind.
Yeah.
Because like, say if
Yep.
you, well, go back 5 more seconds. Because it's just, I would say it's watching Daddy Kermit really. As soon as Daddy Kermit commits to being the second man, it's like I would be doing this.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then
I agree.
then he has a spot. It just makes things a bit easier to play. But instead he whips it across, which is really just because he had no options in the end, and he got scared of the pressure. It's like, is he going for Wetski? That's a hard pass. Is he going for Daddy Kermit? Like, probably could have. But Detox is just lurking out there right now. Didn't end up getting to him. A little slow. I'll say it.
Yeah.
20 speed here. Still not even
Full stamp.
27. Yeah, full stamp.
Full stamp. Yeah.
Where it's like, you could already be over here and you're burning Zizka, have the back door to the net. But instead, because you're slow and like the rip, I mean, the goal was there. Like you can see it. So I don't mind the rip. But if you're doing it a bit earlier as well,
It's actually getting on net.
because yeah, like this is a good shot. Zizka just gets
Yeah.
in the way. Which what I probably would have done because I'm not much of a shooter. I probably would have gone pull the puck over here, try and get Zizka to
Hmm.
bite as much this way as possible. Because as soon as he's facing this way, then I just pull it to my other hand and I try to go around. Which that's kind of my go-to for that situation.
Yeah. Fuck, I'm excited to try these. I want to immediately jump off the call and start going.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is cool.
'Cause yeah, that's definitely something else with I've noticed that could really accelerate your gameplay is dribbling in all the areas around you. Just getting like
You
it's
know what? I've been working on it actually. It's funny you mentioned that. I have been just very starting to work on that.
it's a long journey. It's a very long
I
journey.
I watched the some it was like a PHL VOD or something, and I noticed that like they have it like it's really distinctly left and right of their body, and they'll use it to sell things, and so
Yeah. Well, it's
like that's
very
clearly the goer.
it's very hockey like. Like you're someone who has played hockey and watched hockey. Like
Yeah.
being able to hold the puck on the side so you can like. 'Cause that's usually like it's like the Leon Draisaitl classic where he's like dribbling with one hand and like bodying off the other guy.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the equivalent. Um,
Yeah. I mean, I wanna be Draisaitl. I wanna
yeah,
do
dude.
that shit.
Cause yeah, that's just like being able to dribble in every area around. Holy shit. Is kind of what opens up that.
As our best
Cause
friends there.
if you can only dribble in front of you, it's like that's can't really body people off.
Well, you're predict like I figured for like a long time now my game must have been getting like pretty predictable because things that worked just slowly all stopped working. So
Yeah, and
that's probably the answer.
people are getting better. It for dribbling, yeah. I think it definitely is. A lot of people think it's about speed and how fast you can go between, but what do you think about this? I don't like it. Ends being fine.
Um,
Ends being fine.
The thought here is that like I wasn't gonna catch up for a pass, so I'd start to dive to a corner, but
Yeah,
I didn't really dive fast enough. I've got full stam and could have been going a bit quicker and been first on it.
because I really like the play of if you have like around this circle, you have a shooter shooting here, already
Yep.
cheating to here. So
Yeah.
it's like as
Yep.
soon as he misses, you're so fast to that puck because that really matters that time. But as well with his shooting, if say instead of just doing a beeline to the net, because it's fine, like you're crashing the net if there's a rebound, you're there. It's like that's good hockey. But I think instead of doing a beeline, if you do a bit more of this, so it's you're getting a bit of separation, and it also means that like if it opens up the low pad pass because he could just shoot it
Yeah.
low and you're in a bit more of a spot, and you're also really quick to catching it here if it misses.
True. I guess that's what I'm thinking here, but I hadn't really considered like the angle off the pads, and that probably lends itself a little bit to missing by an inch. You know, if I was off to the side a
Yeah,
bit, maybe I wouldn't miss by an
yeah.
inch.
Like if you're here, even like,
Yeah.
and just
Yeah, I
facing this
see.
way, like that's a lot more potential in that play. Which that stuff matters a lot in the end.
Yeah, yeah, it's the little things.
And here, MacPack is a bit. Detox is very close here. I'd probably just be screaming this down to Wetsky. But instead, I think you tried the MacPack pass and it just goes back to Wetsky anyways. But it's slow, so.
Yeah.
But he does well. He does well. And I like that sitting on the wall, getting the option. But
Left the
Detox.
cherry
What
picker.
the hell
Yeah.
is this Detox?
Yeah.
Scum.
Yep, yep, yep.
Scum.
Rule set mod when?
I mean, you have the speed here too. You're see, this is good stamina management. I think. Yeah. As soon as you hit 27 kph, you use your stamp. This is what you want in this scenario. 27.
Yeah, I'm starting to think
Yeah.
about it.
Which he's 20. Look, like you catch up. Even if he was 27, like you're sitting at 30, you're gonna get that stick lift. But you just gotta avoid the
Yeah.
body. You just gotta avoid the
Yeah,
body.
yeah, that was a misplay.
Yeah. Which I think the higher skill this gets, the more this becomes a game of your like if say if he caught this pass and he's just skating along and you're chasing him, I think it becomes more and more of a game where like you're going like wide out here and he's like trying to body you off and the puck is like still here.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna get more and more like that because it really does matter of him just like getting a little nudge because you're over 27 kph.
And you can
Because
just nullify that instantly with a
yeah,
touch. Isn't is that right?
look, as soon as he bumps you, you're 18, 16, 15,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you give
yeah.
all your speed to him. So it's like him getting a little bit of a back bump on you, like it's gives him a crazy amount
Brutal.
of space. And that play happens like 15 times a game in some cases. Like
Yeah, and I mean
it's very
this is
important.
one of my better games for mistake. I'm glad I didn't show you some of the other ones.
Yeah, no, I mean, really hard game to be consistent at. So definitely not just you having bad games. This could be a little faster. Let's see your stam.
I think I saw it's burnt all getting to 27.
Yeah, or you start pressing it like 24. So actually, see, you have a bit here, but press it here. Well, I guess like it's not terrible, but if you wait half a second longer,
Yeah,
you're
that's a
probably at
gain.
like you're at 30.5, which 30.5
Yeah.
by the time it gets here, you're probably on top of him. Like that's the difference between having your stick be in front of this guy and not.
Just pressure.
Where it's like it's just like a third of a second even of later stam use matters
Yeah.
so much.
It's gonna be such a long journey fixing that because like when we first started, like in hockey they say like the first 3 steps should be like your hardest, and so
Yeah,
I was doing that, but like that's I don't think that's the goer. based on what you're saying, you should wait and try to use that for like your maximum speed instead.
It depends on how long the straight is. Cause like say if
Yeah,
you're at low speed and it's like say if the puck's like here and you're zero and you have to get here as fast as possible. Like yeah, it's good to use your stam if it means you're
yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
a free puck. But if say if you're down here and you're at zero and you need to go all the way over here, if you use all your stam to get to 27 kph and then you're 27 here, you're 27 for this whole time. Where
yeah.
instead, like you could be hitting 27 here, but then for this you're at 31.5. Like
I
that's
see.
a big step that you have on them. Like
Yeah, yeah.
so and this guys are all facing the same direction again. I don't really like this. Which he passes it, but I'd probably be doing more of this just because everyone faced the same direction, but could be more rational maybe. But oh oh he's
Yeah, yeah,
first.
yeah.
He's first this puck.
Devil's advocate, just for a second, there
Yeah,
is like a minute 45 left. Like just throwing myself at it, hoping to. Are we up?
you're
Oh,
up.
we
Yeah,
won this
yeah,
game.
you're up.
Oh no, I take it all back. No devil's advocate. This is just a bad play.
Yeah. Which yeah, it's just looking at this, which I
Yeah,
think is it's pretty
last man
clear.
back.
It's pretty clear in hindsight.
Yeah,
If
it's a
yeah,
bad habit. It's a real bad habit.
if he hit that puck up and you get the first touch, it's fine. But it's having the first touch
It's risky. Yeah, it's
depends a
needlessly
lot.
risky
Yeah,
since we're up.
it's
Of
okay.
the restless leg syndrome.
Oh, that's a
That was a sit. I mean, that's gonna be fun to review.
that's a crazy play. The replays look so funny. He's not even trying, man. He's not even trying. He's just one hand. But I think there's definitely something we could do here. So go here. Or here more so. So let's keep it on stam use. That was before 27. It was like 23-ish.
Yeah.
Which how fast? And then you stop actually.
Do I?
Yeah, you're not standing right now.
Oh, actually, I guess I've never been sure about that. I wasn't sure if I should be feathering in this situation to like or just dumping it.
I think well
Like, cause you could. Oh, sorry.
the NHL equivalent is like there's a lot of well I know Travis Green with the Senators. It's a big thing with like you better hustle your fucking butt off with getting on the back check.
Mm. Yeah,
Which
yeah.
if you know it's gonna be fine, sure. But think of how this stam goes when you're here. He should not have this puck. If you are
Yeah, I
faster,
should just be there.
you're still not there, and he gets the pass off because of that.
Yeah.
Which like your full stam, like
It's wasted.
yeah. So like you could say that's on you.
Yeah.
Use
I
like
won't,
a
but
bit
you
more
could.
a bit more stam, and that play cannot happen. Because like look on the map.
Yeah, I see. I see it.
Yeah, like that's
I do.
you should be right in front of him here,
Say,
or shoulder to shoulder
what
at the minimum.
Wetsky even slowed him down. Yeah, I think
Okay.
that's gonna be my biggest takeaway. Is probably speed management.
Your face
I
offs
don't
are
play center. I don't play center. This was a mistake.
uh oh oh. I mean it
All
works.
those realistic face-offs. I don't want to cheese that.
You don't
I'm
want to
not
do like
about that
the
life,
volleyball
man.
or the basketball thing. Jump
Oh,
up and hit
fuck no.
it. 31 speed, you are fast.
You know, I notice it. I notice it when like I realize it's such an advantage when I have it. It's just remembering to get there consistently, and I guess having it pointed out helps.
Yeah, this is also a little bit awkward.
That's that double support thing I'm gonna try to break.
Look at you and Kermit. You Kermit and Mac back on the map.
Yeah.
All glued. And then you guys are still glued.
See that like after this session, I'd head down. I'd head south in that. I might stay at like perpendicular to them to watch which way it goes, but cheating
Yeah.
down
So
south
you
to
you would
bring it
do this?
around. Yeah.
Well, I have a better option for you.
Oh shit.
You go into the boards, and then you bounce across out.
Ah.
Cause like MacPack's taking this puck. There's and like this, if this guy was closer, going in here is good. But since like this guy's far, MacPack has the puck. There's no reason the puck's gonna go this way. And the fastest way
You're
to
right. And you
get to
got 9
this,
streaking down.
yeah, or it's like you just want to get there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Which instead you end up having your speed stopped, but Kirby gets a shot.
Not really helping anything along.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you're gonna
not,
think
I'm
that
not
turn
happy.
sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not happy with any of that.
Good D by Wetsky, but there was a guy in the slot who could have been a pass target. Oh, that's right. This was crazy. Like,
That's a crazy finish.
what is
He
MacPack
called it too.
doing? Wait, he
He
called
called it.
it?
He said, "Yeah." He said, "Do you want the screen?" And Kermit said yes. And Mac went and slid down in front like that.
But I think he tipped it.
Did he?
Well, look at the puck
Oh,
on the
true.
map. Like, it redirects
Oh,
under
no
his stick, man.
way. Big Sally.
Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was impressed. That was good communication.
It looks so funny with the. Yeah. Oh, what the hell? Shin may have had this, man. It just hits the underside of his stick. Alright, one more time. It was this not.
New meta. New meta.
I mean,
Macpack's goaded.
fake
Macpack
gint.
Kerm.
Maybe he doesn't, but it hits the bottom of his stick.
It's credited to him, so it must.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
cool.
crazy.
I didn't notice that in the moment.
Yeah. I. It's a little indecisive here, I think.
The idea was I was gonna try to bump Dalek, but I realized I missed it.
Oh, yeah. Because then you start turning here up here. And then you're turning back towards your net, and then you're like, oh, and now you're in the same spot as MacPack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which I think
I could have been up the boards.
your first instinct was right.
Oh, head to the net, you reckon?
Or here. I think
Yeah.
this is correct. Because it's like
Yeah.
forcing him, and he can just do a little drop pass here.
I agree with that. Yep.
And I think turning up is good. Or just being in this space.
Being
'Cause
a
then,
board option, I guess.
yeah, because he's first this puck.
Anywhere.
Like if you're up here, he can just fling this up and it's out. Which he tries, but since you're not there, then
Nothing.
you did it low.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm sad we're coming to the end. This has been fun.
Yeah.
This has been cool.
Can always
Thank you,
submit
man.
another, man. No worries.
Always, always.
You can do a little summary at the end too.
Yeah, I've got like I honestly didn't expect to come away with this many takeaways.
Yeah,
I
I
learned
mean
a lot.
it's something where I think if you went to watch your own replay, you would see a lot of these things.
Yeah.
So, but having another
To be honest,
perspective
no, I
to
needed it
look
I
things.
needed it pointed out, man.
Yeah.
There's no way. There's no way I'm picking up that.
A Word document. You can just do some final notes because I think this is messy as well.
Lovely.
Because I think the biggest things. If this is gonna. The biggest things I think is stam tapping when full.
Yeah. Just
Um,
avoiding full.
Yeah. Like after being 27 kph, and like for those long straights and getting that, which you are working on that because there was that time you did. Um,
But yeah, but yeah,
Shoulder to shoulder. This I
that was
think will be
so illuminative. That's good.
huge
I'm
with you.
so excited to try that out. Yeah,
Yeah, and stick swiping downwards instead of into them.
yeah.
And then of course there weren't many actually low jump twist moments. Because sometimes there's a lot of like you're like stuck at low speed and you need to turn around quick and instead of like control and doing it slowly and stuff and there
It
weren't
was a real
yeah
flowy game, but I know what you mean. Sometimes it's really stop start, and sometimes it's
yeah
really
not much
swing
like
it.
shadowing either stuff like that but
Yeah,
wall bounces.
yeah,
Because even if it's you don't need to do the whole jump part or like the super jump into twist to straighten out. Like
yeah,
if you're next to the boards, just give it a push and hold control, and you'll get the idea of like it's a lot from very little. And I guess there was puck carrying.
tricky one to put in words.
Doing moves to invoke a specific response. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, yep.
And like I guess
Just intention. I guess intention with it.
yeah, having like intent where like I'm doing this to get this thing so he has more space or like um when you have space use your options to use the options available
Yeah,
to make the option you choose better.
leverage them, threaten them.
Yeah, like where it's like because with the when was it? It was when it was Ziska in the corner. I don't know if I can find her or not. Might be too difficult. Um,
Ishka in the corner.
it was when you did the back pass to Macpac and then he swung it to Daddy Kermit
Oh, yeah,
in the
yeah.
slot. Where yeah, you get the
That
thing
was
where
period one, I think.
yeah, because I think you just want Ziska because he wants to go shoulder to shoulder with you. Um, I'm probably not gonna be able to find it, but yeah, because it was like that case where it's like he wants to go shoulder to shoulder with you. So if you show that you're gonna dribble instead of just insta back passing it, so it just gets them to go towards you more. Where it's
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember the play. Yes, yes, yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
like
you're
pull the
just
defender off, like make them move and then make the like execute.
yeah, because like you have the space to do it. So it's like if you can do this without like risking anything and just like it just ends up creating more space in the box. It's very
Yeah,
it's very power play esque in the NHL, where it's like you're trying to do something to bait someone to step a bit too far out, so then the high danger chances or the high danger zone is more open. Um,
yeah.
but it's that kind of idea. But I think that anything
Yeah.
else you think?
No,
Missing?
other